Okay guys, in this video we are going to talk about converting measurements within the metric system. The metric system is based off of our base 10 number system. Just like with place value, each jump to the right is 10 times smaller than the number to its left, and each jump to the left is 10 times greater than the value to its right. The units place is the same as the ones in the place value system. So across here you can see that I have all of our prefixes for our metric system. Now again, there are some that get larger and some that get smaller, but these are the main ones that we're going to talk about. So we have the kilo, hecto, deca. We have our units, which could be meters, liters, or grams. That's depending whether we are measuring length, capacity, or mass. So we have deci, centi, and milli. So the units is basically our one whole. Okay, so deci is 1/10 of the unit. So if let's say we're talking meters, a decimeter is 1/10 of a meter. So there are 10 decimeters in 1 meter. A centi, which you should know that the prefix centi is 100 from Mrs. Kanzig's class. So there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. And milli, there are 1,000 millimeters in 1 centimeter. And as we move to the right, it takes 10 of the meters to equal a decameter. It takes 100 of the meters to equal a hectometer, and it takes 1,000 meters to equal a kilometer. So the nice thing about our metric system, not only is it based off of the base 10 system, but everywhere in the world uses the metric system, except for we mostly use customary here in the United States. But it's nice and easy. It's just like the number system we always work with. So one of the ways to help you remember the order is the sentence, kangaroos hop down mountains, which is for your meters, but it could be any unit here, drinking chocolate milk. So say that to yourself a couple times. Kangaroos hop down mountains drinking chocolate milk. Kangaroos hop down mountains drinking chocolate milk. Now, if you have another one that works and you want to use that sentence as your sentence to help you remember, that's perfectly fine. So let's talk about converting within the metric system. So if I have 40 centimeters, that is the same as 0.4 or 4/10 of a meter. So what I would do is I have 40 centimeters, and it is 2 jumps to the left in order to get back to the meters that I want here. So 40, and again, if I jump twice to get to meters, down here you can see there's my decimal. I jump once and I jump twice, so my answer is 4/10 of a meter. Okay, since meters is 2 jumps to the left of the centimeters, then it means that we're dividing by 100. So just like our number system, every time I move to the left, we're dividing by 10. And if I move it to the decimal to the right, then I'm multiplying by 10. So let's look at some practice ones together. So if I have 834 millimeters and I want to change that to meters. So again, I'm here at millimeters. I'm going to use a different color this time so we can see it. So if I'm starting at millimeters, that's what unit is here, and I want to get all the way to meters. So it is 1 jump, 2 jumps, and it is 3 jumps to the left to get back to meters. So in 834, my decimal is at the end, and it's going to take 1, 2, 3 jumps to the left in order to make it back to meters. So 834 millimeters is the same as 834 thousandths of a meter. Okay, so let's look at going the opposite way. So this time I'm going to start at kilometers. Again, let me switch colors. So I'm starting at kilometers, and I want to make it all the way over to centimeters. So it's going to take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps to the right to get to centimeters. So I'm going to hop my decimal 5 jumps to the right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to fill in my zeros. So it is 60,000 centimeters. Now, remember that every time we jump, we are multiplying by a power of 10. So because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps, we're really multiplying by 10 to the 5th power. So again, this problem is really 6/10 times 10 to the 5th power, which is what we have spent a lot of time in class already working on. All right, this time we're going to look at 5.4 grams, and we want to change it to centigrams. So let me switch colors one more time. I'm going to start here at grams, and I'm moving to centigrams, which is 2 places to the right. So I'm going to move my decimal 2 places to the right, or I'm going to multiply by 10 to the 2nd power, which is still telling me move your decimal once, twice to get 540 centigrams. At the bottom of your paper, there are some examples for you to practice on your own. So go ahead and work on those on your own. And in just a couple seconds, we'll come back and go over them. All right, hopefully you have just unpaused and you are finished with your problems. So if you did not pause, go ahead and pause real quick because I'm getting ready to give you each of these answers. So 5 kilometers is the same as how many meters? Here's kilometers, and I'm jumping once, twice, 3 times. So I know that this is 5,000 because 5 times 10 to the 3rd power is 5,000 meters. This time we have 7 grams, and we're moving to milligrams, so it's 1, 2, 3 jumps. So again, it will be 7,000 milligrams. If I have 4.3 centiliters, and I'm moving to liters, we're moving back 2 places to the right, so my answer is going to be 43 thousandths of a liter. And I'm going to go from kilometers to centimeters, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps to the right, which is 24,000 centimeters. So that is converting within the metric system. Again, you will be using this system in your Math March Madness. Hopefully that helps. Don't forget to ask any questions if you have some.